Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Dr. McDade from McDade Family Chiropractic here in Rochester, New York. And I wanted to just take a quick minute of your time to discuss a really important topic regarding your health and genetics. You know, there's a lot of misconceptions out there about genetics, and it's really oftentimes fueled by popular media and newscasts, the representation of the current research that's out there. And lots of times actually by talking with healthcare providers that are not up to date on what the leading research or the latest research, talks about genetics and what we found out about genetics over the last few decades, specifically in the study of epigenetics, which is how the environment changes your expression of genes. And I found a really cool quote recently by Edward Taub, a medical doctor, and in his quote, Dr. Taub says that the major function of genes is to transmit health and the inborn resolve to remember wellness. But in the sickness paradigm, we are taught that disease-carrying genes determines our destiny, and this is a false view. And I couldn't agree with that more, because you know when we look at the popular media, we see stories about how genes are being blamed for obesity and autism and ADHD and addiction and cancer and heart disease, which basically makes it seem like if your family has those types of problems, you're going to probably be born with the same genes, and you're going to be destined to live that same or develop that same condition and live that same life, which couldn't be further from the truth. The science of epigenetics really is showing us that when we live certain lifestyles, whether it's a stressful lifestyle or a health-creating lifestyle, our nervous system starts a cascade of events through hormone changes and neurotransmitter changes that change the genetic expression within our cells to help us express health or express sickness. And this is how chiropractic care has such an impact on all kinds of conditions that are quote-unquote genetic, from autism and ADHD to addiction, and even some of the research that came out recently within the last couple of years showing that people under long-term chiropractic care can potentially reduce the risk of developing certain types of cancer. And we're going to have another video specifically about that, as well as addiction, within the next few days. But when we look at genetics and epigenetics, what we're looking at is the ability for you to live a healthy lifestyle, to allow your brain and body to adapt to that environment and send signals to your cells to create health. On the flip side of that, if you're living a lifestyle that's filled with toxicity and deficiency, your brain is trying its best to adapt to that environment by sacrificing certain functions and certain systems of the body. Those adaptations can then result in changes in your immune system, changes in your hormone system, changes in the way that your body expresses health or sickness, and can lead to things like cancer and addiction and ADHD, and can play a role in autism. But having those genetic predispositions doesn't make you predetermined to develop those conditions. And that's what's so cool about this study of epigenetics. I hope that you found this video helpful, and by all means please share it with friends and family. I look forward to talking to you soon, and keep an eye out for those updates on chiropractic and cancer and chiropractic and addiction coming up soon. Take care.